and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing my favorites for the month of October. I know it is November 8th, which actually is a fun month. Not really a fun month, but a fun day. Remember a year ago today, I was in the hospital? Is that insane? Like, I feel like that was only like 6 months ago. Anyway, so I haven't done a favorites video in quite some time. I feel like the last one that I did was in the summertime, so I want to go ahead and do a video with you guys on some of my favorites that I've been loving this past month, as well as through the beginning of fall, because before you know it, we'll be doing Best of Beauty for the whole year with December and everything coming up. So let's just go ahead and get into the favorites for this month, and here we go. All right, so I'm just gonna kind of go through everything. I have a couple palettes. I have skincare things I want to talk about as well. So these two brushes have been my favorite. I have been loving these two, especially for my foundation, of course, and concealer. So the foundation brush I've been loving is this one by Sigma. It's the Curved Kabuki F83 brush, which as you can see, it's dirty. I used it today with my face, and I've been using it in the past couple tutorials of mine, and I really love it because it does have this indent in it, as you can see, and it's curved. So it gets right into all those places that you need to blend. It gets under the chin good, and it blends out really, really nice. And then in unison with this brush, I've been using this one as well. This is the Sigma 4D HD Kabuki, which as you can see, it comes to a point, kind of like a pyramid, so you can really get into that inner corner with your concealer. And I love having the two of these together because what I do is I'll go in with this brush and I'll go ahead, of course, when I'm doing my concealer, I'll blend it out under here, and then to blend out the rest of my concealer, then I'll go in with this brush, and it fits perfectly right there at kind of that cheekbone area, so then I can blend the concealer even more. So the two of these brushes have really been my favorite recently, just to give not only that flawless finish to my skin with the foundation with this brush, but this one going in with concealer and then going ahead and finishing it off to blend it out even more with this one. These two have been my go-to kind of kabuki foundation brushes recently. I always go back and forth between the brushes and the beauty blenders and everything like that right now, and for the past couple months I've really been doing the brushes because I just love the brushes. I always go back and forth, so maybe next month I'll be doing the beauty blenders, but for right now I've been using these brushes and I absolutely love them. Of course, as always, I would link everything down below for you guys with all these favorites. You can go ahead and get them for yourself. As you guys know, I'm also an affiliate with Sigma, so if you use my code, you can get money off. They have a lot of really great things right now for the holidays, so definitely check out their website. Palettes, I'm gonna go ahead and talk about these three ones actually that I've been loving. This one is the Pure Soiree Diaries. I actually got this in my BoxyCharm. Was it last month or the month before? I can't remember. Love this palette. I've really been loving it for the matte shades. More so, I've been using it a lot with the warm tones. I actually have to go ahead and use kind of this purple shade, which is calling my name because you guys know me with purple. My room is purple. And I love these shimmer shades down here. This one, I love Glitzy, which is beautiful as well. I'll definitely probably use that for a holiday tutorial. And then I do love Dazzle as well. This is what Dazzle looks like swatched. It is so, so beautiful. Let me swatch it on my hand so you guys can see. It is just so freaking gorgeous. I love this palette. I actually saw it on Instagram when it first came out, and I loved it because of the packaging, how it's that kind of that marble kind of look, and I always wanted to get it. So I'm glad that I do have BoxyCharm every single month because this came in one of the BoxyCharm boxes and I'm so in love with it. I always keep it right here on my desk just because it's always kind of my go-to palette that I like to reach for. I can never do these when there's no music because the dogs ruin it every single time. The other palette that is an oldie but a goodie is the Persona Cosmetics Identity Palette. You guys know that I've been talking about this and I use this in a bunch of my tutorials. I actually wanted to include it because this is just my go-to palette, not only for myself for every day, but this is my go-to palette when it comes to doing brides and clients. I think the two shades that I use the most, of course the matte shadows are always used, but the lid shades I use the most are Gold Digger, I was gonna say gold. It's Gold Digger and Seductive. I think those are the two that I use the most, especially on bridesmaids. Like, it's always my go-to look on bridesmaids because they just don't care. They want you to do something nice for their friend's wedding. And so this is just one of my favorite palettes. I tag them, I think, in seriously every single one of my client photos because I always use this palette. So I want to go ahead and give it a shout out. This is actually also available on Ulta. So if you guys haven't tried this palette, definitely check it out on Ulta. I think it's sold out currently on their website. Last time I saw, like a week ago, they posted that it was sold out. So go ahead and get your hands on it. It is an amazing, amazing, amazing palette. You won't be disappointed. This one I got recently too by ColourPop. This is the I Think I Love You palette, and I got it just because I was looking on ColourPop at some new things to get for my kit for myself, and I actually don't have, besides this one, I have this one. This is the I Love Sarai, I think I'm saying her name right, by ColourPop palette, which I love. I use this on my eyes today. But I really wanted to try another palette by ColourPop because I don't have any of these other shadows in my collection. I don't have any other ColourPop palettes. I love this palette. It's so beautiful. Let me just swatch this color down here. This is one of my favorites. This is in the shade Screw It. Okay. Yes. Again, another palette that I'll probably use for the holidays because I think this gold shadow would be perfect for a holiday tutorial. And so yeah, I just really wanted to incorporate this palette into my favorites because again, it's a palette that's right here whenever I'm doing my makeup, whether it's for tutorials, whether it's for just getting out the door, going to a wedding or an event or work or anything like that. I love this palette. I love this color as a transition shade. It's very beautiful as well. I just love the palette. I love the shimmers. I love the matte shades as well. So I think this is a really great palette for an amazing price because it is by ColourPop. So yes, I really love this one. I also love how they now put the stickers. I think in the beginning when they were doing the palettes, the one thing people didn't like is the fact that they didn't have the names on the back. And now they changed that, which I think is a really great idea. So you get to see what each color name is and everything like that. So really great. I love this palette. If you're in the market for something that's inexpensive and you want to try it, definitely get this one by ColourPop. And then lastly, another eye palette that is definitely going to be used by me for the holidays is this one by Becca. This is the Becca Eye Lights palette. This is included in their holiday collection, which is the Après Ski holiday collection. Love these shadows. They are so freaking gorgeous. Now, I'm hoping I get this right. I think that this shade all the way to the left, this is called, but this one looks like hot cocoa. Is this Opal? Toasted Marshmallow is one of my favorites. I'm going to swatch it right here for you guys. That's Toasted Marshmallow. So freaking gorgeous. I love all these shadows. These are such amazing lid shade shadows, as you guys can see. I think that I gravitate towards these ones the most, but this one's so beautiful as well. I love that one. That's Topaz. But again, they're so beautiful, and this is such a great holiday palette because I feel like these shades, you literally just touch them and you get so much pigment from them. So I absolutely love this palette. Again, like I said, this will be used in a future holiday tutorial because I'm so excited for the holidays and makeup tutorials for the holidays coming up. And I've seen a lot of great reviews of people loving this palette as well. So I wanted to include this in this tutorial because I have been loving these shades. Like I said, I gravitate more towards this side of the palette than these two shades or those three shades, but I definitely want to use those. I'm not discriminating. I'm definitely going to use them. But yeah, I just really love this palette, so I definitely wanted to include this in my favorites. I guess I'll do these other two Becca products just because these have been my go-to as well. I'll do this one quickly. You guys know I've talked about this a couple times in my past tutorials. This has been my favorite foundation, not even kidding, for the last like 5 months. This is always my go-to foundation. This is the Becca Ultimate Coverage Complexion Cream. The color that I wear is olive, and I actually mix it with a little bit of a lighter shade by NARS, but I love this foundation so much. I actually, every time I use it on a client, they always text me after like, what was the foundation that you used on me? Because it was so beautiful and I loved it. And I just love this foundation. Like, I'm not even kidding. This is the one that I've been using for the last 4 to 5 months. It has not failed me in the summertime with the heat. It's not failed me now. I feel like my skin just looks so beautiful, so flawless. I just love this foundation, and I literally can't get enough of it. I will say I have had a couple comments from people saying that they have tried this foundation and it makes them look very like cakey. A little goes a very long way. I literally only do a pump, and that's all I use. I don't go with 2 pumps. I don't go with 3 pumps. 1 pump is all that I need for my face, and I just blend it out. I actually go ahead and I dampen my brush a little bit, whether you're using a beauty blender, or I do usually dampen like my foundation brush with my Mario Badescu facial spray with aloe herbs and rose water, and that will definitely, of course, help out with blending the foundation and kind of thinning out the foundation a little bit. So definitely do that, and you will love it so much. And then the next Becca product, which is a face product, is this one. This is their Shimmering Skin Perfector Press in the shade Gradient Glow. I got this in my PR box, I think it was last month or 2 months ago. This is the highlight that I'm wearing today. So beautiful. I just mix all the shadows together and it will give you that color. Let me go ahead and mix them for you. Even if you just want to go ahead and use one color on its own. It's just so beautiful, and I've been using this a lot lately just because, I don't know, I think Becca is just the ultimate company when it comes to highlighters. I think they are known for their highlighters, of course, with Champagne Pop and Opal, Moonstone, the purple ones, Lilac. They have so many amazing highlighters out there, and they continue to come out with more, which is unbelievable and mind-blowing to me. But this one has been my new favorite recently in Gradient Glow. Like I said, I just mix all the colors together and just put it on the tops of my cheeks. This is also perfect if you want to just add a little bit of a glow to your blush or anything like that. It's a perfect color, and the packaging is different than their normal. It's kind of like a blackish brown kind of packaging, which I absolutely love. So this one is the Shimmering Skin Perfector in Gradient Glow. One more thing, we'll do lashes and then lips. My favorite lashes this past month have been these ones by Ardell. These are the wispy lashes, but the Studio Effects. I'm actually wearing them today, and they're kind of like customizable lashes in the sense that they're regular Ardell wispies, but they customize them to have more lashes in the center. So the way that my eyes are, of course, I cut the ends off because my eyes are smaller, but the way that it kind of fits up with my eye is that the place where they put the most lashes is towards the end. So for me, it makes my eyes look a little bit wider just because it opens up the eyes and it just flares out your lashes at the end. And I really love these lashes. I absolutely love Ardell. Honestly, when it comes to lashes, I have many expensive lashes in my collection. I have like 2 drawers or 3 drawers full of the expensive ones, but I don't know what it is. Ardell is just the ones that I always go to. They're $3 to $5 at the drugstore. I actually got those off of Ulta, and I just love Ardell lashes. They're so comfortable. They're so nice and light. You know, a lot of the times my brides are just like, oh my god, these lashes are so light. They're not the heavy ones, they're not mink, anything like that. They're just really beautiful, and they're really inexpensive, of course. So I love Ardell lashes, and so these have been my go-to this past month just because I wanted to change it up a little bit from just using the regular everyday wispy lash. The lip liner I have been obsessed with, literally have 4 in my collection, not only for myself but for my kit, is the ColourPop lip liner in the shade Curvy. This is also a part of the I Love Sarahi and ColourPop collection. Love this color. I actually have it on my lips today. This is actually the color that I have down, and then I just went in with a lip gloss on top. So this is the color that you see. It is so beautiful. The thing that I love the most about ColourPop lip liners, of course, not only that they're inexpensive, but the fact that they glide on so effortlessly and they're so creamy. I love these lip liners. I actually have a bunch, like I said, in my kit, and this one I love because it does give you kind of like a warmth to your lips. So I don't know, it reminds me a little bit of like MAC Spice in a sense, and it just gives that really nice warmth color to your lips, and it really just defines your lips as well, because I feel like when it comes to, you know, people's lipsticks, they are just, you know, one color, they're not dimensional, and so going in with a darker lip liner like that, it just gives your lips dimension, and it just makes them look plumper and everything like that. So I really love that lip liner. I want to include it here in my favorites for the month because I've been loving it the few past months. Literally, I have 4 backups at all times. It's freaking, yeah, I know. Okay, so now moving on to skincare products. I do have 3 products left. These 2 you guys have seen me talk about so many times, but because it is getting to be colder weather, my skin is already getting drier, which is just unbelievable to me. And I actually have, you guys, if you've been a subscriber of mine for more than a minute, you know that one of my favorite moisturizers in the wintertime is the Josie Maran Milk. And I just purchased a 2 fluid ounce one from QVC, so it's on its way. I'm so excited because I had run out of it, and then I didn't really need it in the summertime because my skin's not as dry in the summer, but I definitely need it for the winter time. But I also wanted to include these 2 moisturizers because, like I said, if you guys have been a subscriber of mine for more than a minute, you know that I've talked about these so many times. First, I want to talk about the Rensa Age Defense Night Cream. I'm almost out of it. I am almost freaking out of it. I use this every single night. I actually add a little bit, wait, let me get the other moisturizer. I actually should include this in my favorite because I mix it with the Rensa, and it has helped my skin so much this past couple months. This is the Sanitas Vita Rich Moisturizer. I probably am out of this. Like, I can't even believe I still have stuff in this. I use this for so long, and I really love this. Like I said, I combine it with the Rensa, and it really gives my skin the ultimate moisturizing effects to my skin. I also like to use it with this moisturizer. I kind of just mix this with any other moisturizer that I use, and it helps my skin so much. This is the TULA Hydrating Day and Night Cream. Done. Completely done with it. Thank God I have a backup. and they have so many great holiday things coming out. So I actually want to place an order after this. I'll link down below the items that I'm looking at, and I'll tell you guys which one I purchased because there are so many great TULA products out there. I honestly want to try them all. They have a great serum I want to try. They came out with the kefir moisturizer or serum or something like that. It's in a purple one. I really, really want to try that as well. So honestly, after this, I'm probably going to go downstairs and buy them. But I love TULA products, and just, you know, mixing it with this Sanitas Vita Rich Moisturizer, which is great if you have really, really, really dry skin. It's also great for all skin types. I love all three of these moisturizers together, and I just really wanted to incorporate them in my skincare video because they've just been, not my skincare video, my favorites video, because they've just been my go-to products for skincare. I put them on every single night. There's not a night where I don't moisturize, and I just really, really love these three products. These will always be my favorite skincare products. Also, of course, if you guys, as you guys know, shameless plug, I do have a coupon code for Rensa Skincare as well as TULA. So again, I will link down below everything you need to know with the coupon codes. I'll also link, like I said, the holiday collections that they're coming out with, and they have some really great things coming out. Like this alone, I think is $50 some, $60, and they have this included in some of the holiday collections. You guys really need to check it out. Again, I'll link it down below, and let me know in the comments down below if you got any of the products, if there's any ones that you want to try. Now, this product I have been meaning to talk about for the last couple of months, and I'm so excited to finally be talking about them here now on my favorites video. Not a shameless plug. I don't get anything from this company, but I really wanted to go ahead and incorporate them in my favorites because I have been taking these for, I want to say since May of this year, June maybe. I've been getting these and I cannot live without these. These are by Olly, or is it Olly? O-L-L-Y. These are vitamins, and I cannot live without these things. The ones that I want to talk about are these ones. These are called the Undeniable Beauty for hair, skin, and nails. And oh my god. First of all, as you guys, again, another time I'm saying, if you've been a subscriber of mine for more than a minute, you know that I have always had skin problems right here. And unfortunately, you can kind of see because I do have a bit of scarring from the fact that I've always had skin problems here. This is the first time in my life where I don't have the intense acne that I used to have over here. Honestly, between moisturizing and the skincare products I use, I 1000% believe that these vitamins have helped me. I take 2 every single morning, and I cannot talk enough about these. I feel like my hair is growing faster than it ever has. I feel like my hair looks the best than it ever has. And I also love the way that my nails feel. My nails always broke and were so brittle, and I hated always painting my nails because they would break off. It was just a mess. I really, really, really never liked painting my nails because either the nail polish would break off or my nails would literally split in a matter of a couple of days, and it just always was so frustrating. And I cannot tell you how much my nails have improved. So between my skin, my hair, and my nails, I 100% believe it's because of these vitamins. They're gummies, so you don't need to take any pills if you're a person who can't take pills or it's just too much for you. They're vitamins, they're gummies, they're so, so good, and they have a whole line of them. So if you're a person, they actually have Vibrant Skin, which is in a blue one, which is hydrating. So I think I might pick up that one too for the winter coming up. But they have so many great ones out there. If you're a person who can't fall asleep, they have one if you want to go to sleep. They have a women's everyday health, which I have downstairs as well. They have a men's everyday health. They have bye bye stress. They have daily energy if you're the kind of person who it's hard for you to get past 5 o'clock when you're working. They have those. They have everything you can imagine, and I 100% believe that this is a huge, huge reason in why my hair, skin, and nails has been looking so great these last couple months. I've been persistent in taking 2 of these every single morning. I have a routine. I feed the dogs, I go over, I take my 2, and I go ahead and have breakfast. It's just, I cannot live without these, and I just wanted to go ahead and share them with you guys because, like I said, I've been doing these and taking these the last couple months, and I have been doing my favorites videos, and I'm like, okay, this month I gotta do it. I gotta incorporate these vitamins. I gotta incorporate these vitamins. I gotta incorporate these vitamins so you guys can get on the bandwagon. They actually have them at Rite Aid, they have them at CVS, and they started carrying them at my Acme, which is my grocery store. So you can get them anywhere, and they're really great. I know they have them at Walgreens as well, so I'm sure you guys have one of those stores by you. Definitely try them out. Find something that you really want to improve and try these vitamins out. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. I promise, promise, promise you. All right, guys, so that is it for my October favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know, as always, in the comments down below what your favorites were for this past month, the last couple months that I haven't been doing the favorites videos. Let me know in the comments down below. I'm always interested in knowing what you guys have been loving. If you like this video, please make sure you give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel if you're not already. And I will see you guys in my next video.